All right, I'm ready. Hi, everybody. My name is Courtney, and I'm going to talk about tonight how to be a good hostess on and below the surface level. Now, most people think just opening a bag of chips and putting it into a bowl, the party's ready. We're ready to party. That's not the case. I'm going to pass this around to the class if they want some chips. So for guests to come over more than just once, it's crucial to know how to put together the ultimate gathering. I'm going to put over the basic guidelines of putting together a party, and then I'm going to discuss things you need to focus on more on the personable level of having guests over. Now, like Crystal, getting ready for this presentation was hard because I don't think I'm good at anything. I'm not. And so what happened was I just started thinking, I've been planning people's parties for the last 9 years. Every friend that has a party, I plan it, I take care of everything. So I guess that's one thing I'm okay at doing. So first, it's important to decide what kind of occasion is being celebrated and how you're going to go about planning it. Now, from Good Hosts from Good Housekeeping, they state having a party and inviting guests has changed a lot due to social media. Before, you would actually mail an invitation, and you would hope that someone would RSVP, which they normally do not. So then you'd have to call them to see if they're coming or not. Nowadays, you have Facebook, you have Evite. It's a lot easier to know who's coming, who's not coming, who hasn't replied. And it's easier for the guest that's coming because they can save it in their calendar and know when the function is. And it helps me out to know how many to plan for. Do I know how to plan for, 25 attendings, 30s, awaiting replies? Like, it's so much easier with social media. Now, one of the biggest rules that I live by when planning a party is that I try to give as many details as humanly possible from the beginning. Because nothing is more annoying than the day before a party or the day of the party. You're running around trying to get everything ready, and people are like, where is it? What time is it? How do I get there? Can you help me park my car when I get there? I mean, these are questions that always, so now I get to the point where I sound redundant, but I repeat myself, and repeat myself. Now, even though it's pricey, my motto when planning a party is to plan for more than less. Because that's another issue. People get there, they didn't say they were coming, they show up with friends, you have nothing to offer them, no food, no drinks. So I always plan, say 30 people are coming, I plan for 45. So now, let's switch gears and talk about once your guests arrive to an event. It's very important to address every single event, every single person that comes through your door to say hello to them. I can't stand when I go into a party, or even when I go into a store, and you walk into a store and no one even says hello to you. So it's very important to address every single guest that arrives with a greeting. It's also very important to introduce each person to another because some people will not introduce themselves to someone they don't know. They will stay as far away from someone they don't know instead of introducing themselves. So my job as a hostess is to make sure you know who that person is and that person knows who you are. And just making sure you're comfortable with one another and enjoying each other's company. The other thing I always do is offer to take any coats, bags, because nothing is more annoying than you don't know where to put your things if you've never been to someone's house and you're stuck the rest of the night holding your coat in your bag. And, oh, I didn't press this, sorry. Okay. Also, music. Music is very important to me. I think about my function I'm having, I think about people that are coming. I usually tend to play top 40 or 80s and 90s because something appeals to somebody, so it's very important to me. I also periodically check in with each person to see if they need anything. Whether that's very motherly of me, I don't know, but I check to see if they need a refill, I check to see if they've eaten, all kinds of stuff. I also try periodically to clean throughout a party. That way you're not stuck with like a 3-hour mess to clean up after they've left or the next morning, because that's usually what I do. I let it wait till the next morning. And then I come downstairs and it's waiting for me and it takes all day. With that, I'm going to show you an example of an event that I'm currently planning and tell you about some of the difficulties I've encountered and advice for you. Let me go over here to Facebook. Get there. Let's see. 1 second. Do you guys see an event yet?
Mm-hmm.
You see an event?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm trying to make this
And the
big.
address.
I don't know how to make this big. Is that big enough?
Yeah.
That's me. So I'm planning an event on June the 9th, a graduation party. And originally when I planned this event 3 months ago, I thought I'd have enough money to have it catered, barbecue catered. I thought I'd have not just one, several kegs. I thought I'd have a liquor supply flowing. Well, now the party is a month away, right? And I have to move in 2 months. So I have the money I thought I would have, I don't have. So this party has turned into pizza, BYOB, and that's about it. So the difficulties I have now is I feel completely awful because here I'm saying, it's down here, how I'm going to have a cake, I'm going to have catering, and now I have to tell every single person that's coming, well, it's BYOB and it's pizza. So the one thing I want to tell you is that it's okay, things will come up, you'll have to change your party. So it's important just to be upfront with people so they don't come here thinking they're going to have barbecue catered and alcohol. So it's very important to be upfront. And I think the biggest lesson that I've learned and can offer to you is to swallow your pride sometimes and accept help, because I'm the kind of person where I never accept help, and that's cost me to really get myself stressed out. So just take some help and be willing to, you know, be flexible with any event you're having. And that's it.
Thank you. Nice to know.
Thank you.